Hi, welcome to Lights Camera Bake. This is another video for baking. This is the first one I've done in a year, so hopefully it goes well. If you haven't already, check out my blog. I've got it in the description. That's where I'll post the recipes and all the measurements and all that sort of stuff. Also check out my other YouTube channel and blog that's about my short films and my filmmaking journey. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today's recipe is cinnamon vanilla date bars. Don't go away yet. I know most people don't like dates, don't always sound that appealing, but trust me, these are amazing. You will want to try these. Can't taste the dates, it just tastes like a rich, delicious, buttery, sugary, cinnamony vanilla yum bar. Okay, let's get started. You will need water, dates, butter, brown sugar, oats, wholemeal flour, which are under the oats, cinnamon, vanilla essence, and baking soda. Okay, first we need to chop the dates. So we just grab a date and then just chop it into little pieces like so, and we need to do it for every single date. It's okay if there's a few bigger pieces, but you do want them small. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, so now that you've got a broken wrist and you've spent ages chopping up the dates, we grab the water, put it on the stove, put the dates in the water carefully, and then turn the stove on to a high heat. Not too high because you don't want it to burn, but high enough that it will boil. So we're going to let it come to the boil and then turn it down to a simmer and just let it simmer. So the next step is creaming the butter and the brown sugar. You don't want to cream it completely, you still want lumps of butter. But I just cream it so that then that's sort of mixed. So you want your butter softer. That's if you have the patience to wait. I often don't, so mine's a bit harder. It ends up flicking around the room, but I don't mind a little bit of messy. And once I've done this, I'll show you what I sort of mean with the creaming. Here comes the noise. You kind of want it like this, where there's lumps of butter in amongst the sugar. As you can see probably by the bench, there is bits of butter and sugar, but just put that back in, or in my case, eat it. I just love sugar and butter. So, do I feel bad about eating just sugar and butter? Yep. The dates are now boiling, so just give it a mix and then turn it down to between a low and a medium heat, and then just let it simmer away. Okay, so while the dates are simmering, you've got your semi-creamed butter and sugar, hopefully, unless you've eaten all. In that case, you've got to do it again. So then just take your oats and your flour, cinnamon, and your baking soda, and then just mix it all through till it's like a nice crumbly mixture. You can use a spoon. I find it easy with my hands, nice clean washed hands. So I'm just going to use my hands, but entirely up to you. You can try it with a spoon, but you'll probably find this easier. So just squidge it all together. So once it's all crumbly and has little bits of crumble like that, it's done. So then we just leave it and we go and check on the dates. So the dates are done, so we just take it off the heat. But when it's all soft and the mixture's a bit thicker, it's done. So once we've taken off the heat, we add in the vanilla essence, and then we just let this mixture cool. So once it's all spread evenly like that, we grab our date mixture and we pour it onto this layer. Now you want to be a bit careful because it can splash and it's heavy, so we don't want it to go beneath this layer. So if you just sprinkle it gently, so just spread it evenly, or as evenly as you can, fill any gaps. You take the rest of the crumbly mixture and just sprinkle it, trying to cover it. So now we put this in a preheated oven for about 30 minutes. It'll be crisp on the top, but still soft. So out and it is beautiful. Smells so good. Okay, so now that it's done, we let it cool. Do not skimp out on this part. I have, as you know, I'm impatient with baking, so I have chopped it while it's still hot sometimes, and unless you want a big goo ball sort of thing to happen, allow it to cool at least for a little while. I mean, I sometimes cut the corner anyway and just eat it, but let it cool before you cut it into squares. Okay, so now that it's cooled, just cut it into bars, squares, however you want, really, it's up to you. You can cut this tiny bite size, or you can cut them huge. And so there you have it. Delicious, yummy cinnamon vanilla date bars. So that's today's baking tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. If you have any requests for things that you want to see me bake and that sort of stuff, leave comments and I will see if I can do them, and hope I can make some really yummy stuff. So enjoy! And now for the cleanup.